Hey, Adrien.
Hey, Sebastian.
Lovely to see you here at the Mirakl Summit in London.
My
Our
pleasure.
fourth stop of the
I
Mirakl
feel
tour.
I feel I see you all over the. I feel I see you actually more than my wife.
Well, in a different way, I hope. So first of all, as you know, we've been partners for the last 10 years. Over the last 10 years, we have actually done 16 Mirakl Go Lives around the world in 4 different continents. So I wanted to ask you a little bit about what do you think is the sort of biggest success that we have achieved together with all these many Go Lives?
I mean, it's the answer is in your question. We've had so many go lives, successful go lives all over the world across industries. So I think this is ultimately a real success. But I think beyond that, the real success is that since we started working with e2y back in the Laurent days, there's always been, I think, a very good match in the entrepreneurial culture within our two companies. Even after your acquisitions, I can't say that things have changed. I think e2y is still the same, and very daring, very open to thinking creatively about how we can win, how we can
when we
successfully
talk a little bit about
implement.
the future, obviously you have just launched the catalog innovations, which is amazing, and put AI in here. How do you see the future for Mirakl outlining in the next couple of years?
You heard this morning, I said in France, we don't believe in crystal balls. We believe in crystal glass to drink good wine.
That's a great idea. We could do that. We have some water for now.
Yeah, we have water. No, so I mean, realistically, when you think of Mirakl's trajectory, there are fundamentally 3 big areas in our strategy. One is to keep on delivering in our historical B2C consumer marketplaces and vision, and that means also product innovations. How can we make it easy for partners to onboard? So the catalog transformer is clearly a key component, but there's also how do you bring more omni-channel into marketplaces? How do you adapt to new buying behaviors, social media, etc.? So that's really one big area. The second big area of our strategy is our big push into retail media and advertising in general. It's a multi-tens of billion market, but there is also a lot of synergy. There is a lot of data-related opportunities, given the fact that today on Mirakl marketplaces, you have tens of thousands of third-party partners selling across multiple marketplaces. They're keen to be able to increase their sales. So retail media feeds into this monetization opportunity, and it goes beyond marketplace. So for us, it's really a strategy that we're going to take, not just limited to marketplaces, but to any organization. And the last point is really, and we've done a lot of these projects together. When you look at the B2B side of the marketplace world, you start getting into much more industrial, much more specific industries with like more specificities around delivery, integrating subsidiaries, different buying channels, ERP, EDI, front-end e-commerce, salespeople, counters, etc. And so we can see through the experiences with our client that the solutions we've built, our supplier portal and everything around supplier experience, supply vendor onboarding, supply management, the ability to orchestrate orders and distribute them across different fulfillment capabilities, but also the ability to aggregate the offering across all channels. Even if you're not talking about marketplace anymore, you're talking about transforming B2B industries, and that's really a big angle. So I've been a bit.
I think also with B2B, as you're mentioning, there's a lot of stuff around how do you handle distributors within a marketplace, make the distributors feel comfortable with having their customers, their products, not competing with the other distributors inside of one single marketplace. And as you're alluding to, there's a lot of rules around what do you need to actually perform in terms of different documentation, different security questions, different legal things when it comes to military stuff, health equipment, different chemicals, etc. There's a lot of rules and laws around that obviously we need to. When we look into the future a little bit, we are going to
again more crystal
balls. But this time it's not so much the crystal ball. This time it's about looking at our viewers, a lot of the customers out there, the potential customers of e2y and Mirakl. What would you say are the main things that they need to consider before they jump into the marketplace journey? How do we help them as e2y and Mirakl to become a success with their marketplaces?
Well, I mean, in events like this one, you speak to a lot of clients and hopefully future clients. And something that comes up a lot is you hear people say, we need to make sure we are ready. And what I challenge people who say that with is I tell them readiness has to be defined, and it's not a generic readiness. And I think that's where both our companies have work to do together, because when you think of readiness, there is different silos. There is the organization ready? Meaning, is there top-down support for this project? Is there clear visibility on the potential, the growth strategy, the merchandising strategy? So there is kind of this organizational readiness about embracing this change. There is also technological readiness. And the final element of readiness is how fast, how quick we want to go. Some people will say, I want to launch with tested out 20, 30 partners and a few categories. Others will say, I want to go all in at the beginning because I'm under pressure, because I believe in it, because etc. And I think our role is to explain all these people that it's not about being ready. It's about thinking about the key elements and defining what's the right stage to start.
Yes.
But the most important thing is to start.
And we agree 100%. That's why we have created our marketplace in a box, where we basically do a few quick workshops, and then we create a clear vision for how to go live, so you can start learning from your actual customers and not just sit in an office and try to think about what could all the different things be, but learning from the actual customers.
Well, thank you, Sebastian.